Come on, get up here. Oh, no, that is not a cat. I thought that was a cat. That is not a cat. Oh, are you a trophy? What is going on, gaming nerds? Welcome back to Midnight Gaming with Designare. Thanks for coming to the channel and hanging out. I appreciate it. We are back. It is midnight. We are back on Russian Fishing 4. We are out at Sura. We're going to do a little bit of fishing for Xander and EVGA Xander. I'm going to show you guys my hotspot out here. But I'm going to warn you, this isn't just one of my regular everyday videos. I got a message for you guys that I definitely want to say to you guys, because you're all absolutely crazy. So let me get out to the spot that's my hot spot that I've been doing for absolute months, and now people are finally catching on and saying, hey, this is a great spot. Let me get out there and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, as you can see, I am out at my spot. I've already started fishing, and I haven't been out here like more than a couple of minutes. I'm already pulling in my third fish, and probably all three of them are going to be Xander. So like I said before, I'm just going to do a quick showing of exactly what my setup is out here and how you guys can do this out here. Super easy, but then I kind of want to do a message to you guys from me personally. There's a 1.5. Excuse me. There's a couple small ones. You'll see a couple small ones first, and then you'll start getting to the big ones. I have caught a trophy out here. Where exactly am I? I am at the 7.5 meter hole. Okay, you can park anywhere down here. Usually I park at this end. I wanted to kind of see how this was doing up here, but I'm doing a nice jig step on here. If you go into our setup, this is a basic setup that you would use here. I've been doing this since I got into Sura, and I absolutely love fishing for Xander. I don't know why, because they're not really great paying fish, but I absolutely love it. I've filled my inventory or my keep net full of Xander before, and EVGA Xander, and it ends up being a pretty decent haul. So it's not like you're wasting time, but this is my normal setup for here. I do use a big leader, and I use a big leader just in case I get cats. You can get cats out here. In fact, let me just show you my statistics over here. Let me see if I can find a catfish. I know there's catfish around here somewhere. Okay, so the biggest catfish I've ever caught was 72 kilograms, and it was here. And it was on a Lynn's Huge Minnow. So a lot of people like these Lynn's Huge Minnow. Let me go over the minnows real quick. This is my secret. These white Lynn's minnow. Xander absolutely love these. At night I switch over to the red one. Sometimes I'll do like the maggots, the white maggots and the red maggots. As you can see, I've got a lot of them because I've used two double jig step with two of these before. That works out great. The second thing that I've got going on is, where is it? There it is. This one it? Yeah, I think this one's it. Is the Redman Tackle Quicker 4.5007. Now I know a lot of people have actually been fishing here lately and have been doing okay with the 4.5004 and the 4.5006, as well as the tiny fish 04 and 08. However, usually what happens is they go for this minnow 120001. This actually works pretty good, but I find that the bite rate's a little bit slower. With this Lynn's minnow up here, all of these right here work. These actually work at night for burbot. If you want to switch over to burbot, go for something yellow with black dots. They'll do great here. You can switch over to this, get burbot at night if you want, but you can still get Xander at night on these red ones. So all of these actually work right here, and they all catch all the different types of Xander. So I just kind of wanted to show that one off to you. That's my basic overall setup. I've caught some big cats on here before. Most of the time I try not to fight them unless I know that I can get them in quickly. But that is basically it. And again, here's where we're at on the map. And I'm at a retrieval speed of 30 to 35. And the reason I've got such a big heavy hook on here is because I like to cast really, really far. And I find that with the extra large hook, it doesn't matter if you're catching regular Xander or EVGA Xander, they still bite on this big hook, and you still have a higher chance of getting a very big fish. Like I said, I have actually caught some trophy Xander on here, and I've also caught them on EKWB. So I just cast it out and I just do a simple jig step. If you want to do a double jig step, this is a fantastic area to do it. My boat is parked. As you can see, I'll be doing you can do a straight out toss, and you can do a double jig step if you wanted to do a double. But I know that this lure works, so I just use this, and I love it. Okay, so that's basically it. That's all we're going to do. I'm going to fish for the rest of the time, but I kind of wanted to just talk to you guys. In the 4 years that I've been doing YouTube as a content creator, I have avoided doing this. However, with the corona and the corona epidemic and, you know, work hours being cut and stuff like that, and also because of a little bit of interest shown from a few of you guys, I finally decided, in the link in the description below, I put a link in there. In the description below, I put a link in there, as well as the title picture on the front of the channel in the bottom right. There is now a support link. If you guys feel the need to support the channel even more in a monetary value, that would be super appreciative to me. You guys don't have to, but that's up to you. For those of you who do, please make sure that when you do it, you send me a notation. Let me know a proper name that you would like to be showcased on. If not, send me an email if you didn't get the notation when you did the support page. And send me an email letting me know, hey, here's a proper name that I'd like to be showcased on. Any of you who decide to support the channel in that fashion, I'm going to go ahead and take your names and I'm going to put them on the starting intro music video of every one of the videos, and let everybody know that that video and any others that I put them on are made possible by you guys, because you're going above and beyond when it comes down to the support. And you guys are awesome. You're kings. And that's just absolutely fantastic. So I want to show you guys off and show how much I appreciate it if you guys do decide to go ahead and do that. It's up to you if you want to do it or not. I just figured channel change, channel update, might as well send you guys that information. As for the rest of you, you guys are absolutely insane. You guys have been blowing up the channel like no freaking other. I have never, in all of the videos that I have ever done, I have never had a reaction to any of my video playlists or videos as I have with Rushing Fishing 4. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I first started considering doing Rushing Fishing 4, I was like, who's going to want to watch me put some bait on a couple of rods, set them down, cast them out and set them down? That's going to be boring, until I started thinking of different ways, you know, to make the videos a little bit better. In the end, I was like, I love this game so much, I'm playing it so much, I might as well just make videos on it. And I just went ahead and did it. I mean, I was on the fence. I wasn't even going to do Rushing Fishing 4 videos, but you guys have been coming out in droves. So there's three people I want to thank mainly, and 3 channels that I want to thank. First of all, when I came back, I'm actually a legacy on the game. I first got this game when it first came out, and I knew that it needed work, so I decided, you know, this could be a really awesome game. I'm going to keep it in the background. I'm going to watch the updates and stuff. And then I came back and I jumped into Loki Doki's channel. Now, Loki Doki doesn't do Russian Fishing 4 videos anymore, and that's fine. But I jumped into his channel. Everybody in Loki Doki's channel was super kind, friendly, welcoming, and there was a lot of high levels that were in there that were very helpful. A lot of also new players too. All of you guys in Loki Doki's channel for blowing up the channel, or my channel, I should say, for welcoming me back and showing support and throwing out shout outs. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Are just absolute kings. I really appreciate it. The second people that I want to thank is M-Dog Gaming. Now, M-Dog probably doesn't even know about me, and that's fine. But I hang out on his channel now because there's a lot higher levels in there, and I need information for videos. You guys have been super welcoming as well. All of the information I've gotten from you guys, from picking your brains, you know, from flow fishing to all of the details of leveling and ground baits and everything else, you guys are awesome. I appreciate your help so much, and thank you so much for throwing out shout outs in the channel for the channel, or in the chat channel for the Midnight Gaming channel. I really appreciate you guys. Are awesome. I love you guys to death. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, and thank you, M-Dog, for being so cool and creating such an absolute awesome chat community. You guys rock. Last but not least is Marucake. If you guys don't know who Marucake is, he's a chaw-chewing southern boy, I would assume, kind of just like me, Twitch streamer. And one day he sent me a message and said, are you the YouTuber? I said, yeah. Are you the streamer? He said, yeah. And it was kind of funny. That whole interaction was cool. I joined his channel on Twitch, and he gave me his Discord. He allows me to post videos on his Discord. And all of you guys from Marucake's Discord have come out in absolute droves to support the channel. You've just absolutely bombed the channel. I've never had this much support on videos I've ever done before. Usually I would only get maybe after a couple of days 50 views. I get like 100, 200 views within a few hours of posting a video, and that makes it exciting for me because I like to see your guys' reaction to these Russian Fishing 4 videos. I get done with the video, I work my butt off on it, I throw it out there, I get super excited to see your guys' reaction, and you guys come out like an absolute mass of people and just mob every one of these videos, likes, comments. And that's so cool about all you guys, because most of the time as a content creator, you get somebody that comes in and is like, I hate your video, it didn't help out at all, and I'm out. And it's like, okay, well, that was vague. You know, tell me why you didn't like it and I can fix it. Maybe if you had a question, I could answer it. You know, I could help you out. But you guys are so cool. You're so chill and laid back. And I absolutely love it because your comments are all constructive. You throw out information that I may have not have already known. And that's super cool. And then you guys are so chill. And I've had people that have just found me in game, just found my name, message me and say, hey, I really appreciate this video. It's helped out a lot. And I'm super glad that I could help you guys out with these videos. I'm actually really liking doing the videos. And I'm having an absolute blast with it. So thank you guys. All of you guys just are rock stars, absolute rock stars, for welcoming me into the whole, you know, Russian Fishing 4 videos, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys, especially thank you guys, all you guys in all those 3 channels. You guys are just absolute rock stars. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. If you want to support the channel even more, you can go ahead and click on the link in the description or in the link in the bottom right of the title page or title picture of the channel. It is getting a little bit late, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the red one and see how the red one's doing, and then I might actually instead, now that we've got all of that stuff out of the way, let's switch over to, I've changed all of my, let's switch over to this. We'll try the quicker. I'm going to do a double jig step here now that I'm not concentrating on talking as much. We're going to do 2 of these. Let's see, what was I on here? We're going to do a 35. Actually, let's switch it up to a 40, because usually with double jig steps I have a better time at a retrieval speed 40. And this time I'm going to do, let's try it with one spin first and see how that works out. This kind of makes me sick when it does the screen change, so I have to kind of look away. And sometimes I do get the double jig step, sometimes I don't. But usually this is a really good way. It doesn't really matter if you actually get the double jig step or not. As long as you're just fishing and you're pulling some lure in and getting some action with the lure. Can you tell I'm having a hard time concentrating on talking? I'm going to do a double rotation here and see if I can get anything that's coming in. See if maybe the quickers are actually getting a little bit better bite rate. But basically when it comes down to this spot right here, you want to fish the entire hole. You want to fish over to the left, you want to fish over to the right. Fish the entire hole. You'd be surprised at where you actually get bites from. And basically this is it. This is your Sura Zander hole, and you can get Volga stuff. Just as a heads up, this right here, this 4.5, this used to be the Xander, Volga Xander home. I heard you. We're going to go up to a 28. I heard you pulling, oh, that's a cat. That's a cat. Oh, no. So as I was saying, this used to be the Volga Xander area. You could come down here and fill your entire area full of Volga Xander. It is gone now. Either that or I can't find the lure that they're biting on. They're not biting on any of the lures that I'm using here. So if anybody finds out, fishes like all of these smaller, shallower areas and finds where the Volga Xander is, send me a message in game or send me a message on this video, on the bottom of this video, or the chat, whatever it's called, the chat thingamajigger at the bottom. Send me that and let me know. And let me know the lure that you guys are using That way I can go down and I can actually, you know, go down and fill my inventory full of Xander. I want to do an entire full inventory full of EVGA Xander to see how well it actually pays out. Last time I checked, I believe it was like 400 silver for like half. It was like 400 silver for half a keep net full. So if I could get a full keep net, that's 800 silver. That wouldn't be bad. But I may have just gotten lucky. I think I actually had a couple of regular big full-size Xanders too that actually got me that number. Let's see if I can go ahead and pull this bad boy in. This has got to be a cat. It's just not pulling the same way as Xander does. This is the one thing that happens at night too with this location is when it starts getting late, I still fish for Xander, but I get a higher chance of actually getting a cat and pulling in a cat. Come on, get up here. Oh, no, that is not a cat. I thought that was a cat. That is not a cat. Oh, are you a trophy? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh, am I recording? I better be recording. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, Trophy Xander on a video. Oh, where's my... There it is. There's my F12. Yes, I'm a happy man right now. Happy. As you can see, I'm doing this during happy hour because I got frustrated with float fishing. But as you can see, I'm doing this during my happy hour. That is a huge happy hour bonus. Wow. 87.4 on a spinning now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm happy about that. I'm excited. That couldn't have gone better. That's awesome. Oh. So yeah, as you can see, it's the red lens minnow. I mean, everybody's like, ah, no, man, you're not going to catch it on that. That's not what the records say or the trophies say. The records. That's not what the weekly records say. Everybody's using these worms and the what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. These things over here. What 5? What is it, 4? The red man tackle. Everybody's using these. You know, they're using the tiny fish and blah 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 whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, but I bet if you switch it over, you catch some fish on it. You catch some more Xander. That was just awesome. I can't believe we... Oh, there's another one. I can't believe we actually got a freaking trophy on video. That is so cool. Well, there's some proof for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep fishing. I don't know if I'll fill up my... Look at that, 496 EVGA Xander. I'd get some big EVGA Xander on this. I was going to say, let me... Go into... Nope, not my weekly. I need to go into my stats. I want to look at the EVGA Xander, if I can find the stinking things. Where are they at? EVGA Xander. 1.6K. This was off a maggot, but it's the maggot 4006. So if you're looking at that... where is my lures? And it's these maggots 4006. So it was this one right here, the red one right here. So I may actually switch over to that and see if they're still working, because with that trophy Xander that just came out, and because I am getting Xander on both of these lures, or the EVGA Xander, then I may just switch out to the red one and see if the red one's working, because I think it's more about the colors. I think the fish are nice, but I think the maggots work really, really well too. I used to use a lot of maggots when it came down to like Ladoga Lake and stuff like that, and I came back down to Sura and started using the maggots down here, and it started working out. So I'm going to fish for a little while. I'm not sure how much I'm going to fill up my keep net. We'll run over to the I'll keep recording if anything else comes up that's really good, but we'll run over to the cafe and we'll see if we can sell anything or what's going on over there. I forgot to check the cafe before I left. Oh, look. Possibly a cat, maybe another trophy. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. We got 2 freaking fish on right now. They both bit at the same time. This is crazy. All right, so I decided to put the other rod down. He's just running. Nice little 800 kilogram Xander. I'm going to go ahead, sit down. I'm going to see if I can follow this guy, and we'll see exactly what he is. Hopefully it's a Xander, but I don't think it is. I think it's probably a cat with the way he's pulling the entire freaking boat. Look at that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No freaking way. No freaking way. No, don't. Come on, get in here. Holy crap. I thought that was a cat all the way. Normally, I don't fight cats, and I was so close to just letting it go. I'm kind of glad that I didn't. Russian sturgeon, this is very, very rare. On a jigging setup, when you're out in the water, I've never actually caught one of these on a jigging setup when you're out in the water. Off to the side, on the beach, on the bank, whatever, yeah, but I rarely catch them like this. I can't believe we actually got one. So there you guys go. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. If I hadn't have fought that, I probably would have been able to get to probably around 50 fish. Took a little while longer than that. As you can see, I can't talk. Yeah. So I'm going to call it at this. Let's go back to town, see how much money we made. It hasn't been a full hour yet. I'm just going to let you guys know. If anything, it's been maybe 45 minutes. Okay. So I'm at 26 fish. I've got one trophy. I got the sturgeon. If I were to keep going, I'd be getting, you know, full keep net of Xander or whatever. But let's see what we do. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. All right. So 45 minutes. Fighting a sturgeon longer than I should have. 369. I'm not going to complain about that. But to be honest with you, when it comes down to it, I think with the weight, if we were to take this and take off that Russian sturgeon and the Xander, 164 for about 45 minutes, stuff like that. Yeah, and I got some pretty small ones down here, the 180. That's the problem with the Volga Xander, is they go really, really low, or you can get some really nice ones and you can get, you know, you can get a weekly off of it. I think that we ended up getting one weekly off of this thing. Let's see if I can find the Volga. Where are you at? Volga Xander. Yeah, so we went ahead and got a Sura River, 2 of them. We got 2 Volga Xanders. I always take screenshots of those. So we're on the boards with that. As you can see, I got one with the maggot, the 4006. So those were working pretty well. So in total with the trophies, around 369. Not too bad. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't know, hit it. Just make sure no matter what you do, subscribe. Thanks for coming to the channel and hanging out. And again, guys, I really appreciate all your support. You guys have been absolute rock stars. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a good one. And bye-bye.